And we're recording. Hooray! It might pop up a little box on your screen and to let you know that we're recording. Um, so we're gonna catch up here on the every order counts drawing. I'm gonna pull up Wheel of Names and then our previous meetings. Thank you guys for being so wonderful and letting me tackle all of that. Do that all here, and then everybody will have. There we go. I still hear noise. Where's that coming from? Oh, there it went. It's like I still hear noise. It's a mystery. It's a squirrel in the room. Okay, but come off mute if you guys have anything to share. We will have to leave suddenly to pick up. That's okay, Bonnie. No problemo. Okay. Yeah, the Zoom microphone, like it picks up like every single noise. Like it would be great if all of my earphones were as good as Zoom when it's recording because it picks up everything. Okay. Wheel of Names, list, copy, paste. And then don't hesitate if you guys have any questions about anything too as we go through here tonight. Just holler out, unmute yourself, holler out and ask, or you can chat it into. If you guys could help with the chat and just keep me in the loop if I miss it, that would be great. All right, Wheel of Names, drawing number 1. We love free stuff. Yay! So we have a bunch of people in this drawing. We're going to do 3 of them here for every order count. So keep posting those orders, guys. Good job, Kathy. Oh, we might even have 4 because I just saw that you posted. Oh my gosh, it's Peg. Hey, Kale. It went right over the line. Peg is a winner. All right. Every order counts. Close. Let me get the next group on the list. And 1 second, guys. Shuffle, shuffle. Bazinga. Who's this going to be? Bonnie, congratulations. Ooh, that was
Cool.
Congrats.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for being a part of our team and remembering to put in your sales. All right, there was some lightning. All right, and then we got 1 more here for now. We'll shuffle this all up. Here we go. Peg and Bonnie and I saw your face. She's like, yes. It's so fun to win. All right, then I have a couple of the drawings. So I have the purple stack cooker from the meeting. And let's see. So that meeting I have, so if you're on here with us and you're like, I watched that, but my name's not there. I'm going to read off the names. So that was for the purple, no, that was the stack cooker, Smart Steamer. I have Bonnie, I have Meg, I'm not even going in order. Trisha, you were on that meeting. Meg, who's not on here. Bonnie's on here. Sherry Raymond's not on here, but she watched. Kathy Backlund and Lisa Pollum. So Peg, you weren't on that one, right? Okay. All right. Just want to make sure I don't miss anybody because it's easier to just do it with everybody on here. All right, so we're gonna do the drawing. Bum ba da bum. Okay, there we go. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And this is for the purple stack or Smart Steamer. Smart Steamer. Bonnie,
Cool. Very cool.
go girl. Good thing I can put all this together in 1 box. Love
Thank
it.
you.
You're welcome. All right, and then we have meeting 5-7 for I have this one for a gift card. I have Kathy Backlund, Diana, Lisa Pollum, and Peg on this one. Hopefully nobody's missing, right? Everybody forever hold your peace. Okay. Then we will shuffle. So this is for a gift card. Okay, and this is Diana. Congratulations. Woo,
There
woo.
you go.
You go, girl. And then for the last one, we had Kathy Backlund. She got it in the nick of time. And Diana. So this one, the twofer. This is another gift card one. Okay, here we go. Who's it gonna be?
Ye-
Congrats,
Yay.
Diana.
Cool.
Okay. And thank you guys. So thank you guys for being here tonight. I was like, oh, we're rained out. I was like, oh my gosh, I can actually do the meeting tonight. And so thank you. Thank you, weather. Thank you, everything. Stop share. There we go. So we have the drawings. We did those gift card drawings, put that posted over there. I'm having great, I shouldn't say like not over the top luck, but I'm having success with working the marketplace. Okay, working it very just daily. There's comments under different posts, even things that are sold out. I leave them up. Okay, guys, I leave them up. And the reason why is because the Cervalier bowls, for example, that were in the pastel colors, those were sold out. That set sold out for 60, but now they brought back those other small sets. You guys all know that, right? The small bowl sizes. So you have to make sure you're checking that online exclusive section or the special offers. I know there's a couple sections on the websites. We've told them, please just put it all under one category. So whenever that happens, yay. But for now, just know that there's the special offers. There's the online exclusives. And then of course, the brochure category. So just know that there's those three categories. And if you can't find something, try to type bowl or fix, like the fix and mix bowl, type in fix, okay? And it should come up. But I'm having great luck with just letting people know, hey, this set is not technically available, but this set is available in these. And then I share the images of the screenshots I took. And also posting or texting my customers. If you guys aren't using these types of vendor slips, you don't have to have a vendor show to use these, by the way. And if you have any insight you want to add to any of this, Peg, you know, at any time, I'd love you to share. But these aren't just for vendor shows. You can use these anywhere and everywhere. You can make up your own, you know, you're out and about and you're shopping for the weekend, you're doing errands, this place, that place, and everywhere. Probably a lot of people are out shopping right now for Memorial Day weekend. Say yes. Not me, but other people probably are, right? So have these ready to go with your flyers and just say, hey, you know what I'm doing? You're out at Walmart and you have a Tupperware logo, something or another on, or maybe they see your catalog poking out of your purse or whatever. It's like one of those times of the year where they're going to be using the season serve. They're going to be marinating. Okay. They're using the season serve. This one just came in the mail. Or they're using other stuff. So it doesn't hurt to have something logo Tupperware poking out somewhere. And then if they ask you a question, say, oh my gosh, yeah, totally. I have a catalog or a flyer with me. And you know what? I happen to be doing a drawing for this weekend for Memorial Day weekend. I'm doing a drawing for, and then whatever it is, make it up. It's a shape of a toy. It's a whatever. Okay. If you fill this out, I'll send you home with this flyer. And I'd love to, if you want to be in on the specials that happen weekly, I tell my customers their weekly flash sale specials. And, you know, I've talked about this with some of the leaders, just saying, we can call it whatever we want it. We want to call it something though, that creates that time sensitive, idea, right? So a flash sale or a, special offer, it's only limited time. It's either before it sells out or the date before the date ends. So you can use these anywhere. It doesn't just have to be for a vendor show. Okay. This is just a great way to get those people connected to you. If you don't have a printer, don't use Post-it notes, right? If you can't print these out, but these are in the, Dynamic Starters Facebook group, 4 to a page. Okay. You print them out 4 to a page and, it's free. All you have to do is print them. Okay. They're already made up for you. They have, join us, date us, take us home. Okay. And then best way to contact me, they can check the email, seller, home, or all three. I don't know who has a home phone these days, but if I figure out how to edit this in Adobe, I might take that off. But you know, some people might still have a home phone. And then I'm interested in new products and offers. Put me on your email list or newsletter list. We have that. Don't forget. Hosting a party and earning half price, free and half price Tupperware earning opportunity, fundraisers. I love Tupperware. I need some customer service. So my customers don't all check that, but every now and then a couple will check those boxes. And I'm like, huh, I better make sure I read all these. So I've got a lot from my this last weekend, and then my May 4th weekend, not a lot. I mean, I have a few. I guess that's a lot, right? I have bowls full of these from past years. I'm sure Peg has some too from all the past years, right? So I take these and I immediately put them in my newsletter list. So I manually add them one by one. If you have a child or a grandchild or someone that you can pay them maybe $10 to enter a stack for you, then do that. That's the great way to teach them how to use technology, as well as helping you and not taking up a ton of your time if you don't have that time. But it's very worthwhile of your time, whether you're paying somebody to do it or you do it yourself. It's worthwhile. I've always done it myself, but now my kids are kind of at the age where they can do it too. So, and then add them to your texting list. Now I know I've talked a lot about Project Broadcast. And here's the thing, guys, it works. Okay. I woke up, I think I posted this. Did you guys see? I woke up on Saturday morning and I had over $400 in orders. And I was just like, what? So all of my 1,500 in sales, I just got another order from my mom's neighbor out in Bismarck. So all of my 1,500 in sales this month have come from texting, from my text service. And then I do the monthly for the monthly flyer stuff, beginning of the month. And then I do a weekly one. And that's where the one I tell people at my vendor show, I have a QR code and the Project Broadcast creates that QR code for us. We just go to the section where we can find it. And thank you, Diana. She had total brain fog the other day because she just got over COVID and had brain fog and fatigue for about 3 weeks straight. It was just miserable. But she was able to remember through all the clouds of fog. She's like, I know where it's at. And 10 minutes later, she was like, it's right there. So fortunately, I got my QR code printed. I made a little cute Canva thing for my customers at my booth. I have one of those clear, hard frame things. I don't know what else you call them, that you can stand up at a booth at a table. And I had a lot of people. I just kept saying, if you want to sign up for this, sign up for this. And then I had citrus peelers in one of my Tupperware, like it's not even available kind of thing, Tupperware, but this was not the one I had. I had another one. And then I printed off the 101 uses for the Tupperware citrus peeler. And that just made people chuckle because there were some really ridiculous things on there because it's just 101 uses. So there's like really dumb things, but like smashing a bug or something with it, you know, just goofy things. And so it just makes people laugh. It gets them going. It's just fun. So all of those things help bring the customers back to you. Of course, I have a lot of people that are missing a seal or have a broken seal or have all these other random, you know, product part question things. So I've got a lot of following up to do, and that's the beauty, you know, of this business. I get to create more business out of all these leads. So adding them to those lists, and even if they filled this out, but they didn't opt into anything quite right away, I'll still add them to my text service, and then they'll be, you know, obviously they can opt out at any time with the message that I create. It says I'll opt out anytime, so they can always opt out, no big deal. Does anybody have any questions on any of that other than how do I set up Project Broadcast? Because there's some steps to that are more in depth for a team meeting here, but it's once you get started and get using it, it's so worthwhile. It's just fantastic.
Well, I just want to add, I never throw out any leads because I
Right.
keep them in a pile
Yes.
because it's like the next year, you know, they may
Yeah.
be not interested then, but I know I'll put a note, they're like Chevrolet's or they like Impression, and they'll go on sale, and then I will contact them. So I
Exactly.
never trash them.
Thank you for bringing that up, Bonnie, because whenever you guys chime in and say something, it always, my brain goes, oh yeah, I need to make sure I mention that. Always when you're talking to people at the booth, and I didn't do that, well, no, I did that. Never mind. Never mind. I did that. If they talk about a certain product, especially if they need it replaced or need it in the future for something, I always take a note and I write it on the corner or anywhere on the slip. It's your slip you're taking home with you. This one needs a Crystal Wave seal replacement. They melted it. They just needed a new seal. And then I text her and I said it might be cheaper. She's like, let me know if it's just cheaper to buy a new one or if it's still reasonable to just get the seal. And I just let her know I have some on hand. And the price of the seal was like $9 versus the $10 full set I have or the full one I have. So this guy ordered the chopper system right then and there at my booth when it was almost all the way taken down. He ran over to my booth and he goes, are you still open? I'm like, well, I'm still here. What you need? I said, I can pull anything out for you. He's like, I need that chopper. And I was like, great. So I pulled the chopper out and I was doing this. He's like, yeah, I need that one. But is there like a bigger one? And I was like, yes, there is. So I whipped out my phone and I was like, this is it. You want this? He's like, yes. Can you order that for me? And I was like, yes. So I did it right there, plugged in his email, his address, his credit card, hit submit, and boom, he has the new system on the way to him. So be ready to take orders, right, guys?
Right. One of the things I always do when I do vendor events is
Yeah,
try not to be the first one out, but to be the last one out.
I
Because
know, right? Well,
because
we usually are because everybody's, yeah,
yeah. So, you get the never say it's over because when you get that last, oh, I forgot it, or you get a vendor that this, oh, wait, I wanted to get this or something. So take your time packing up and do not be in a rush to leave unless they're kicking you out, but be the last one.
that is great advice, Bonnie. And Peg was shaking her head like, absolutely. And it never fails. You guys, I have vendors, at my events for the last probably 5 or 6 years since I've been a business leader. And people come up to my booth, and I've gotten recruits from this too. They come up to my booth at the end that when I'm still taking down, and they might, be already done. And they come over to me and they're like, wow, you really had a lot of traffic today. Or they'll be like, can I get a Tupperware catalog? Or something along those lines, right? Because they noticed all the traffic and now they're like, did I join the wrong company? So make sure you are the last one out. Yes, absolutely. As tired as you might be, just pack slowly because people and make a way around. If you can get there early enough to get yourself all set up. I got my booth all set up in an hour because I had my family come help me, but we did get there 2 hours beforehand at the earliest setup time, which was great because then I was able to walk around and smile and wave and introduce myself. Most everything that was there was like just extra crafty things that like I'm just not, I don't need. And go ahead, Bonnie.
Yeah, even so, the last event I did and the one coming up, which are very big, over 150 vendors, they let you set up the day before.
Oh,
So we set up the day before. And let me tell you, there's so many people there. It's fine. We wrap it up like a cocoon, you know.
yeah,
But
yeah.
but what happens is you start building that group, that interest. People want to know what's going on, and so this way, when you come in the morning, you're ready to rock and roll. You just
Yeah.
the boxes are underneath. I have a few things out, and I do all the hooks around so they see the bowls, and
Mhm.
so that builds. So early to set up, late to pack out. It's the way we do it.
That's perfect. And on that note, I'm going to take you guys out to the garage so I can show you something. And I am going to go into upcoming in-person like recruiting events. And that's kind of all encompassing with all of this. It's just about creating TUP awareness and brand awareness. I saw somebody post you guys know what this is? It's a shoe holder. Oh my God, there's a spider right. You guys can't see it. Right in front of my face, but that's okay. He can just live there. I'm not going to disturb you. You just crawl your way back up there, Charlotte. We're good. We're good. Um, this is a shoe holder. It was $10 at Target. Okay. So I put this on the corner of my tent, and you know what? It was windy, but none of these blew away because they were in this. So I have bell tumblers in there, water bottles. I put the squeeze it in there. I put this in there, the straws. I put my peeler and my garlic press down in here. Put all these down here too, and the wine corkscrew. And then I have the egg trays down there. More bell tumblers. Those are a little bit bigger slots on the bottom. So this was a great idea that I saw on Facebook. I don't know why in my 13 years I hadn't done that. And then I bought the other rack that's just like for big bulky sweaters in your closet that hangs. That's kind of all enclosed. I bought one of those too to hang on my tent. And that ended up being really nice for those large water bottles. I don't even know where I put it. Here's the smart steamer you're getting, Bonnie, by the way. Yay! And then don't mind my whole tool shed here. But these fit in that rack I had with the shelves. I don't know where I put it, but I was able to put these in this way, sideways, because these were too big to fit in that shoe rack over there. Okay. So I have a bunch of these big water bottles, and then like the boxed filtered water bottle, and then like silicone bags. Those I don't want to take out of the wrapper, so those were there too. This is just all encompassing though, because we really want to hone in on bringing some brand awareness and Tup awareness, which is why we do these vendor events, and to sell off our just our excess stuff that we might have lying around that we can either use to make money with, or we can use to build our business, such as recruiting and party host incentives. This was my little flyer I made, by the way, for people to join my text alert list. Up here, it says, love Tupperware, ? Join my text alert for weekly Tupperware flash sales. I know they're not always called that on the flyers themselves, but I don't care. It just creates the FOMO. Scan QR code now, go home with a catalog and a free gift. So I want them to get on my list before I send them home with literally anything, right? Other than a business card. They can have that if they want. So Tup Awareness Day is coming up on June 8th. And I don't know if any of you guys, I think a couple of you guys watched the last meeting I recorded. It was about 20 minutes, and I kind of went over some things for Tup Awareness Day. But we do this every year, and it's just a day that we get to go out, and you get to create your own. You're not required to do it, but it's just a way to get out there and build your business and create awareness about the brand of Tupperware, and that you are the local Tupperware lady in your area. Okay. So Peg, you've probably got some things to share about this if you've done some things in the past. Have you done any fun, cutesy little things in the past about all this? I don't mean to put you on the spot, but I figured you probably have done a few things.
Sometimes I'll just go up and down our main street and hand out books and just say it's our Tup Awareness Day and we're just letting people know.
Oh, that's perfect. That's just simple. I love that.
And you go in and out of the stores and you're handing out flyers. It's really easy. And now that our downtown isn't so much a ghost town anymore, there's something in almost every building, except one just fell
Fantastic.
down, but hey, that
Yeah,
happens.
that happens. Right?
Really big two-story one. Anyway,
Right. And if you guys have citrus peelers, or just stock up on a couple sets of those, they're $1 or $2 for a pack of 10. Those are perfect little handouts, and then give them the 101 uses for the Tupperware citrus peeler is in the files in Dynamic Star. So print some of those off to give with it. It's just a fun thing. And that little people don't remember what you said. They don't remember what you did, but they'll never forget the way you made them feel. Okay. Just by handing them a citrus peeler and making Tup awareness happen. And it might just make their whole day, and they're going to remember that and have your information. Make sure you have your information on some of the things that you're passing out. I love that, Peg. It's just simple. What you just said is just totally simple, easy. Anybody could do it. So, but there's lots of creative things that people are doing as well. I always say I'm not the super creative person, so I rely on all of our brain power together. Okay. All of our brain power together. But there is a scavenger hunt also in the file section. If you type in scavenger, to kind of give you some more, things to go look for in different people, like look for someone wearing a purple sweater, or maybe not a sweater in summer, but something like that. It gives you kind of different ideas to challenge yourself to go out and then you can say, look, I got the scavenger hunt, and I'm trying to find somebody with this color, whatever, and you happen to have that. So would you be okay if I gave you a free gift? And they might be like, sure, of course. Right. So those are kinds of fun things too. And then there's some of the other leaders gave an idea, business leaders gave an idea of, I'm not crazy good at this, but I always forget, Diana, we can do everything with AI. So you can have AI create a riddle for you if you wanted to set up, maybe not at your house necessarily, but I would set up my house because I've done stop and shops at my garage, which is basically another version of Tup Awareness Day. But I would post that maybe in my Maple Grove community page, blast it, of course, on my business page. And Diana, would you be okay to share like 5 minutes of that new thing you discovered today with the business page and the hashtags?
I mean, yeah, I can share it. Basically,
Let's pivot really quick. So Diana's going to talk about on the business page on Facebook, I have Tupperware's Janelle, she has Diana Deals in Tup. And that is a very, as I always talk to you guys about, it's a very prominent resource to build your business. She just discovered something today that is going to blow your mind. And she's gonna take like 5 minutes to explain this to you real quick here. Thank you,
Yeah,
Diana.
first, let me tell you that I'm already using it. As soon as I discovered it, I started using it and I've already gotten results. So
Oh
it
my
worked
God.
that quickly because the reason it's working quickly is because it is Facebook. It is a Facebook, I don't even know what to call it. It's like an app, but inside your Meta Business Suite, okay, there is up at the top, you click on the message bubble. And when you click on the message bubble, it opens up your messages. It'll open up your messages, and then you click on automations. And it's like a little spacey sign. It looks like a space, like space, like outer space. It looks like a space sign.
Do you want
Okay.
me to share my screen really quick? So I can
No,
point it?
it's
Okay.
really easy. It's the only thing
Okay.
up there.
Okay, got it.
Then once you click on automations, that icon, then you go scroll
I see it.
down and you pick the one that says hashtags. It says comment to messages. It has a hashtag right on it. You click on that, and now you're in your screen where you can create this. And this is going to blow you guys' mind. So it blew my mind. And the fact that I've already gotten results is blowing my mind even more. Basically what this is it allows you to either in a live or video that you upload or a post, create a message. So this is how it works. You type, let's just say a post, for example, because I'm sure the majority of you are doing posts. So you're typing, you're putting your meme, you type your post, okay, you're scheduling it on your, and then you go comment kitchen if you'd like some help with some kitchen tools for the summer. Okay, that's just off the top of my head. So hashtag kitchen is what you would put on the post. Now, where I just told you to go, you're going to create a hashtag. Once you click in there, you'll see what I mean. You just create hashtag. You name it, and because you said to them to type kitchen, right? There, you're going to put in hashtag kitchen, and then you're going to type a reply. And what's going to happen? You can put in any kind of reply you want. Maybe say, "Hi, thanks for coming to my business page. I'm so glad that you found me. I'd love to help you with any challenges you're having in your kitchen. What kind of cooking do you do during the summer?" And then they might respond to you and whatever. So anyway, you type that message in, and what happens is Peg goes to my business page and she says, "Oh, hashtag kitchen." She gets that message automatically to her inbox.
It does it for her automatically. It does it for Diana automatically when Diana or when Peg and Kathy and Trisha, they're like, oh, okay, hashtag kitchen.
It automatically sends you that message that you just created to send to your customer. So now that has automatically opened up that chat for you and that customer, and then you can continue the conversation. What's going to happen is they're going to reply. This is what's blowing my mind is I've already gotten replies to that automated message when they did the hashtag. So I'm now having conversations with people that I don't even know because it's coming from my business page. So it's public. These are not my already customers. These are not even the VIPs that are on my business page. These are followers that I don't even know yet. So now I have an opportunity to get to know them because I'm using this automated section in Facebook. And Facebook is pushing it to the top for visibility because it is a Facebook generated thing.
Cool. And it's free.
And
And
it's free.
and it works with reels too. If you do a reel and you put hashtag something in the reel, right? Yeah.
Anywhere
In the
on
business
Facebook.
page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to do it as your business profile. So you can't go to your personal profile and do a reel or a story. It won't work that way. It
Yeah.
has to be from your business page. It's not available in groups. I don't know if they're going to roll it out. This is just something I found this morning and I was like, what?
And we are so thankful for that. That's
Yeah.
so amazing. I just went to the Meta Business Suite from my business profile. And basically, once you click on Messenger, when you're in your business profile, it pulls up the business suite itself. And then you click on the chat bubble, the inbox bubble, and then exactly what you said, there's a little robot thingy-majiggy up there.
Not
And-
inbox bubble, automations.
Yeah, automations. Yeah, automations. And then custom keywords, I think is what she clicked on, right? Yeah.
No, comment. A
Okay.
hashtag is this picture. There's an icon, it's a hashtag, and on the bottom it says comment to message.
Nice.
That's the one you pick. Comment to message. And basically what happens is you create the hashtag, you create the message. In a nutshell, when somebody does that hashtag, that message that you just created will automatically send to their chat, their messenger inbox.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
So guys, that is another tool to obviously create instant,
Thank you,
awareness.
Diane.
Yes.
You're welcome. And you
Yep.
know what, you can do custom fields and things too. If you play around in there, just play around when you go in there. Just play around, click on things, get all happy, click, 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 check it all out, and then create stuff. Because the reason I'm saying that is because that's how I stumbled upon it to begin with. And the second thing is I realized that there's custom fields. So now I can say first name. So even though I don't know who's going to say the hashtag that I chose, it's still going to put in their first name when they do. So it'll
That's
say, hi,
fantastic.
first name, hi, Janelle. Thanks so much for landing on my business page, and how
Mhm.
can I help you in your kitchen or whatever you put in. So you can do it in a live, you can do it in your videos. If you guys are uploading videos because you're scared to go live, that works. You
Mhm.
could just say in there a hashtag. And then when they drop the hashtag, your message will go. So just think about the possibilities. They're endless. I'm so excited about it. Thanks for letting me share.
Oh, thank you for sharing, for sure. I was like, wait a second. I don't always plan these meetings, guys. I just roll with what we're talking about. So don't think I've come up with these brilliant ideas every time we have meetings. It's basically just going through what we're already doing. But that's the point. It's TUP Awareness. TUP Awareness Day is June 8th. So Tupperware is gonna, be posting about stuff. They're gonna have
Gosh, you could
stuff
do a
in your
hashtag aware.
oh no. And so it's just important to take advantage of this, but the other thing I keep mentioning, I keep saying in my own head, and I keep trying to make that clear to you guys is TUP Awareness Day doesn't just have to be one day a year. TUP Awareness Day should be every day in your business, right? Every day, like Diana went in after the brain fog has cleared now, and she is just like a little AI machine over there. She's like, like reprogramming her brain for all the things.
It's
I'm
true.
like, holy crap, girl. So Hella's got her groove back.
So it was a long 3 weeks.
It was, man. I was like, holy buckets. But that being said, I also want to create in some in-person events with you guys, whoever wants to do it, whoever bites. I know Kathy and I have already discussed doing something, and she has a big community room in her building that is perfect for this to do anything. We can do a bingo, we can do just a demonstration time with a bunch of different Try Me stations. It doesn't have to be anything fancy or in-depth or whatever, just having fun. The paddles we did at the event on Sunday, everybody loved that. And that's just a really easy thing to do as well. But anything to create brand awareness. And this event also, we want to cater it towards recruiting too, as we always do. Everything is catered around. We want to get people to come join us in the business for the income or whatnot. And that's one of the things I want to put out there and just make sure you guys know I have product that I need to get out there and use to do different events like this. So I'm going to schedule, I went through a whole long list for my children's baseball schedule for the next 3 weeks. And I have the Tuesday, the 4th available and Tuesday, the 11th. So those of you that might live near me or within, 40 minutes or so of me, I can do this at my house. And we can have a fun night of demonstration. I can cook. It's my kitchen, so I can do just about anything I want. And we can play the paddles with the $2 buy-in, and they win as many prizes as we give out. And just have fun. They had a lot of fun with that on Sunday. I know Kathy, remember everybody said how much fun they had. I hope you heard that. They had a lot of fun. So just different things that we can do to invite people in and get them excited about Tupperware, remind them about Tupperware. All of this again is just creating TUP awareness, right? And then of course, from those events, we're going to have them do things like fill out these slips, to get, so we can keep them in connection with us. If they came to the events, they obviously love Tupperware. If they took the time to come to the event, that's a big deal. And these don't just have to be in person. You guys can create all of your own kinds of events on Facebook. There's nothing holding you back from creating your own group, creating your own event. Diana does this a lot with different things in her VIP group, and she joins online vendor shows. And she creates chats with people, and they do all kinds of fun stuff. So if you are part of Diana's team, you get to see and hear a lot about all that different stuff. So that being said, you have the reins and the freedom to do all of this too on your own. And if you want to do something like that and you're not close by, let me know, and I will figure out how to support you in that realm. Okay. Does anybody have any questions about all of that Tupperware Awareness Day? I think I've kind of made the point clear of what it's all about and what we want to do, and just getting out there. There's all kinds of things you can do. You can create riddles. You can pull. Oh, this is one more thing I didn't talk about as far as the Tupperware Awareness Day and finding heavy traffic areas. Okay. And trying to take advantage of a heavy traffic area, like a storefront, other than, you know, your own Tupperware store at your house. Obviously creating your own Stop and Shop. Diana's going to do something for herself, like an open house style. So it's just like a 1-day thing. I have, you know, I can do kind of a ongoing thing at my house, and I have it kind of still set up in my garage. But you can create any kind of thing. I know, Peg, you've probably done many open houses over the years, and
Mhm.
your own kind of Stop and Shop. You probably do that once a year or so too. Those
Mhm.
are just great events, and you bring in new customers every year, right? Every year you
I
have a
do.
new customer or two, and then you have the regulars. I had the regulars on my day one, and on my day one, I think I did almost 500 in sales on my first day of my Stop and Shop, and that was just with all past customers. Okay, and it was a gloomy, cold, rainy day, but they were there. They were like, "I'm not messing up," because I know what she does and I know what kind of sales she gives. So creating that FOMO and that experience for your customers every year is kind of it's a fun thing to do. So going back to what was I talking about? I was talking about events. I was talking about, help me out here, guys. What was that next topic I was talking about?
We were talking about us doing our own events.
Own events, yes. Brain. Own events, and there was something else, and I think I missed it in my brain. It went cruised right through. We'll circle back when we can. Okay. Fix and Mix Bowl, there's still a ton of those. The Snack Store Large came available in that crimson red color with the natural colored seal for $14. So make sure you let your
In the crimson
your
red
customers
color,
know.
just in time for summer.
The 70s color.
I know the internal thoughts in my head. I was like, I'm just gonna try not to go there, but you guys do it all. Yeah. I just thought nobody wants red,
No,
but
not now that they've seen peach.
Right?
I know we'd rather, I'm like, where were they? Why didn't we have these marked down back in January? Anyways,
Yeah, and why were they like
They-
taken out of the system because they ran out?
So funny.
yeah, they were,
Crazy.
didn't they? They ran out. Yeah,
Yeah, they did, and they must have found them in the closet in the bathroom.
that's probably what it was.
And
They
then
were stacked, and now they're gonna try to sell.
behind the crystal wave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some people don't care what color, but
Yeah, I
when I
like 'em
saw it, I'm
clear.
like, oh,
I know.
You know, I like to be seasonal.
I just hope customers are just excited about the sale and they want to go to them. So we'll
Yeah.
see. To be determined, right?
That's
To be
right.
determined. Some people like clear though, so that might be a,
yeah,
And I also
exactly.
thought it was weird that the regular price said 27 when the other one is regular price 29. I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
I tell you,
Type in snack, they both come up.
I was gonna say type in snack, all of them come up.
So just know that I don't even know why these things get shown like that. So I don't know. I just try to make sure you guys know about it and can offer it and sell it. But there'll be more offers next week. Brownie Wise's birthday is May 25th, which is why birthday month is in May. So there's going to be some more fun deals again next week, starting on Thursday. So stay tuned to that.
Everybody knows who Brownie Wise is, right?
What's that, sweetie?
Does everybody know who Brownie Wise is?
That's a
I
great
do.
question. Does everybody know who Brownie Wise is? So Earl Tupper is the guy who created the product. that we now use and sell and love. Okay. Well, he didn't create this. He created the water bottles or the bowls. And a couple other things.
Wonderler bowls and bell tumblers.
And bell tumblers, right? And then Brownie Wise came along. She was a single mom in the 50s and needed income. So she took the stuff off the shelf stores and started selling it door to door. Okay. All the products that were like on the end caps and Ace Hardware, or whatever hardware stores were back in those days in the 40s and early 50s, and started selling it. And he was like, you are selling a lot of this product. How are you doing this? So we hired her at the home office, and that became our direct sales business. Okay. So she's like the inventor and the pioneer of all the direct sales. So we celebrate her birthday in May because her birthday is, or the birthday of Tupperware in May because her birthday's in May. So that'll be this week, and you're not going to want to miss out. So make sure you check those Tup News emails on Thursday or Wednesday evening, super late if you're awake that late. You're awake. What was I going to say about Tupperware? Is just driving me crazy.
You said
Oh,
something
so-
about fun.
Oh, I remember now. Setting up at a storefront. Setting up at a storefront. Setting up at a storefront. So a lot of people go out and ask, you know, like a Target or a Walmart or whatever other big store.
Walmart won't let you.
Walmart will let you. There you go.
Mm-mm.
Office Depot might let you. My
Some
friend,
grocery stores will though, because we store what they sell.
that's
Do you know what I
true.
mean? We get along. And even some of them let you right
We
in the
go
produce
together like
department.
peas and carrots.
Yeah, they'll let you right in the produce department. Some little grocery stores.
You guys, that's amazing. So you won't know unless you ask, is the bottom line here. So I have business leader friends that have been doing this a lot on the West Coast, setting up at Petco's and setting up at Office Depots. And they go in, they ask for the store manager. Obviously look a little professional. Okay. Ask the store manager if you can talk to them and just say, hey, I'm the Tupperware rep in this area. You can do a couple different things. You can say, I want to do like a fundraiser. Maybe it's a local organization. That's an easy way to get a yes from them, or hopefully get a yes from them. Little fundraiser for a small organization here in the area. And I'm going to donate, you know, so much of my profits today for this organization. If I can set up out front of your store with a table with some cash and carry. And of course, you're probably going to take orders too, and do it that way. And then of course, the fortunes in the follow-up. Just write that down. The fortunes in the follow-up. Okay, guys. These
Can I
are
add
all your
something?
future team members. What's that, Peg?
Can I add something?
Yes.
When we had a fashion bug, they had like twice a month they would feature women in business. And so they would let us in the store. And they had me and an Avon lady and sometimes a Mary Kay, sometimes a jewelry person. And we would be in different corners of the store, and then they advertised for us. And so I don't think I sold a lot, but I did date parties with people that I had no clue who they were. So
You know, I'm just envisioning in my head like little strip malls in my area that have like a thrift store, a device pit stop where I can go and get like a cracked screen replaced and used cell phones. And then there's like a Lotus, a Vietnamese restaurant. And then there's like a Dairy Queen at the end. And there's like all these little stores. And there's so much traffic at this place all the time. I personally should go and check out this little strip mall, this one area in my little area here that's more, you know, kind of some smaller businesses. But thank you for sharing that, Peg, because I'm like envisioning things of like, go and
but
ask
you know what Elaine Ross had us do? Oh my
What?
God, this was so hard. Because we had our Tupperware vans, we would
Yeah.
open the hatch and we would have our display in there and balloons hanging all over it. And then one of our consultants would go around with those citrus peelers and notes and say, if you go to the van, you'll get another gift.
That's
And so they would
perfect.
come to the van, but then we did that until they threw us out because, you know, we didn't ask permission. We
Right,
just-
right.
But it
Well,
was
like our Kohl's parking lot, there's like a big strip mall, and that
it was
I'm
like a
envisioning
huge
that
Shopko
too.
parking lot. It was just
Right. You park at like the far, you know how like the campers park at the end of the Walmart parking
Yeah.
lot? Like
and so
Walmart
people
never
would
does.
come to us and it was just
Yeah.
sort of fun.
That is perfect. And that's a good type of awareness thing you guys could do if you partner up with somebody, maybe your future team member, you're like, hey, come along with me. Because you really want them to come join you. And you're like, can you just come spend the day with me? And then you park your vehicle somewhere. It could be anywhere, really. Get some Tupperware magnets on the side or like some sort of Tupperware logo. And I've actually done what Peg's talking about. I've set up my hatchback. I opened it up. I was in an IKEA parking lot. It was very busy, but I didn't get a lot of people come to us. I was probably too busy, as a matter of fact. But I did give away some things that day. And I was in Chicago helping a team member out there trying to get her up to manager. She ended up not, but it wasn't without trying, right? And it was a hoot. It was the first time I did something like that, just out there and bold and proud and loud. And I think
Mhm.
balloons would help a lot, because then that creates that visual of
Mhm.
there's something really fun going on over there. We got to go check it out. And if you did a
Exactly.
cold brew sample bar, that might even be better. Maybe a little snack, maybe a little Oreo cookies or something. You could even set that up, but there, any
Mhm.
which way is an okay way, as long as you try to get permission from wherever you're working at,
I
right?
agree.
So they don't call the,
Call the police on
they
us.
might not
like,
even know who to call. Who do we call to report this? I don't know, the police?
by the time they call and someone comes, we're gone.
Right, you're gone, right, exactly. But it's
Oh.
those kind of things that just ask, you'd be surprised. There's again a strip mall. I have a Barnes and Noble. I have a famous footwear, a Kohl's, a local grocery store. I have all these places that I'm like, I need to ask around. And then I just got invited. Look at your local farmers market, especially if you're in a smaller town, like maybe your town, Peg. My little Osseo, which is next to us here in Maple Grove. Maple Grove is like 89,000 people. We have our own farmers market, but Osseo is next to us, and they're a much smaller town. They were here
Mhm.
first. They have one, and they invite us to set up a booth there every week from June or July, maybe July. I don't remember what. It's right in front of me. Don't mind me. I just remember to have the flyer here. The lady walked around the booth I was at on Saturday, and she came up to me and she goes, I think you should come join our farmers market. And I said, that would be a good idea. So it starts July 9th and goes through September 24th every Tuesday. And it's either $100 for the whole season, which is nothing if you know Tupperware and vendor fees. Okay. That's a lot of Tuesdays. And or it is $20 per time you go. Now I asked the gal, I said, if there's some Tuesdays that I cannot attend, is that a big deal? And she said, no, you just come when you can. If you want to buy the whole season, buy the whole season. Farmers markets are where it's at, especially right now with Fridge Smarts. They're going to go on sale in a couple weeks. And even when they're not on sale, we sell them like crazy. Say yes, right? And it just gets the word out there. I joined one a couple years ago, right? Like as COVID was kind of loosening up the restrictions and whatnot. And it was great to get the word out, and I met some customers. It was a kind of a little bit further away from me in a different small town. But do it in your local town if you can, because it just helps you gain those customers in that area. And like Diana, she's got the logos on her car, guys. She's just got the magnets from Vistaprint on her car, or a vinyl print on her car. She gets stopped all the time. She gets followed into stores safely. And
Chased
she has
down.
gained customers from it.
I don't have
Um,
magnets. I got the vinyl, the window vinyls. on
The
both
window
sides.
vinyls, yep.
Yeah. And then I have one on my driver's side door, and then I have the license plate frames from when I got the car.
Yes.
So yeah,
So,
I get stopped all the time. I always have post-its in my car so I can get their information because they're always following me around.
yeah. One lady followed her into the Michaels store, followed her right in. And
The Home Goods was the last time. And she was like, I was posting with the band.
What
I
does
know.
your vinyls say? Your window vinyls? Just Tupperware? Or-
Yeah, it has a Tupperware logo on the bottom, and then it just has all my information, like my business card, on the
Okay.
top.
I would recommend for sure Tupperware in the big bold letters. And then I had my name on the back of my car on my windshield, Janelle. Text or call Janelle with my phone number. And I might have had my website below that.
Yeah, I have my
I don't
website.
really want anything else but other than that.
And address. Address.
Yeah. But that's it's cost you whatever it costs you to have those
Oh,
vinyls
you know
printed.
what I also have on there is my Facebook group. My
Perfect.
Facebook
Yep.
group is on there too.
You
Yeah.
create a custom URL for that, which is
Yes.
you can do that in your group settings. Yep.
Yep. And that's been that I've gotten people from that have told me, oh, I saw you at Menards, oh, I saw you at home
And if
goods.
you, I had a free QR code printed for me the last time I bought vinyl from someone. And if you find someone in this area probably makes the vinyl, I have a Cricut machine, but I have not figured out how to use it yet. But if you find someone local here that makes those and kind of does it for, you know, a side gig, they'll make a really nice one with the outdoor vinyl that's safe, that's sturdy, not safe, sturdy for outdoor and sunlight that doesn't fade as fast and wear off as fast. They'll last a long time, by the way, but they will, you can have them create a QR code too and have that on your back windshield, and then people can just click as they're walking by, right? And go right on your website or join your VIP or your Facebook business page. I would do the business page right now, so, or just your website.
Do you
So
know
those are
anyone?
some ideas.
Sorry,
What's that?
do you
Go ahead.
know around here that does the QR codes in vinyl?
I don't, but if you, post in like your Champlain community page and just ask, there's somebody out there that probably does,
Okay, thanks.
you know? People post in our community page all the time. They're looking for all kinds of different cleaning ladies and plumbers and side hobby people that do all kinds of different things. So those kind of community groups you want to be involved in and let people know that you're the Tupperware person, and then be looking for other things yourself too. So, anything else? Any other questions, everybody? Okay, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I think we got some really good information shared. Hopefully you guys are feeling inspired to create some Tupperwareness. And Kathy, you and I will chat about doing an event in your building. We want to get a great attendance, a great group of people there. And if you guys want to do one in your area or do a virtual one, just reach out to us and we can guide you on how to do that. Or just go ask a store if you can set up in front of them, right? The worst thing that they're going to tell you is no. And then you go find a different store. So, but yeah, reach out and ask us, guys, if you have questions going into this next week and Tupperwareness. And
Does
then
Tupperware have a day picked out?
yeah, June 8th. Yep, I mentioned that in the team meeting
Sorry.
the one previous week.
So we
They
can just pick a different day if that's not a good day for us.
well, really, Tupperwareness Day is every day. So some
Okay.
business leaders were getting their people started early and just saying, hey, go do some practice runs. That way you get all the jitters out. And then by that day, hi, Declan. By that day, you have, more confidence and you're more apt to, reaching out. Not everybody in the world's going to know it's Tupperwareness Day unless we're all out there acting like it's Tupperwareness Day, but do the best we can in the areas we are in to create that environment and to let everybody know you are the Tupperware lady in your area. So the best thing you can do. All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much for staying with me tonight and joining and learning and building your business. And thank you so much to Peg and Diane. I know you already left. Thank you so much, Peg, for all your sharing as always. I appreciate it so much. And thank you, Bonnie. I think Bonnie left though. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Have a
Bye-bye.
great night. You're very welcome.
Thanks for the
Bye.
drawings.
You're welcome. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.